Hidden Object Guru here, joined by...
The Unabridged Gamer.
For some Marvel's Avengers. So let's select the mission. And we can start the first mission of the game. Now, Unabridged here has already played a ton of this game.
Which sadly will not be reflected because, you see, I was playing on the PC version for the longest time, so I'll be starting back at ground zero with you.
No! You're telling me the PC version is a lot better than the PS4 version?
At least in terms of controls and performance, that's for sure.
Okay.
I don't know what it's been like for you, but I've had cutscenes stutter, I've had lowest detail models, I've had freezes. The PS4 version is not filling me with confidence for people who want to play as Spider-Man.
Oh, damn. Yeah, no, I saw some hitches in the cutscenes, but I have not seen any low-res models popping up. Anytime you want to start, mission.
You might have to choose the button to launch mission again. Yeah.
Okay. That was weird, right?
Yeah, hold on. Yes. It just is.
We're still waiting for the load. There it goes!
Wait for everything.
Woohoo! For a moment there, I had infinite power, which felt pretty good. Hey, why is there a cursor on screen? Was this designed for PCs and the PS4 port is an inferior, like a terrible...
The sad thing is, I think they were looking at Destiny's user interface design from, like, year one, and they're like, yeah, we can just do that on a console.
Oh, that was garbage, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Why would you try to emulate garbage?
Great question.
Yeah, but right away, I'm incredibly cynical about this game, simply because I think I've been clear in the past about my, how do I put this nicely, complete distaste for games that with loot-based anything. I don't want to have to find loot, and I think loot makes even less sense in a superhero game than it does, like, in a normal game.
Like, if it were just an Iron Man or Black Widow game, I could potentially see it.
Because you need tech to upgrade, right.
But
why does the Hulk have loot?
Why do you loot spines and arm muscles for him, for crying out loud?
Woo! I'm doing my bouncy jump!
I will say that I do like that Kamala Khan, like, as unconventional a character as she is, they did make her work.
Oh, yeah.
The only problem is, someone decided it would be a really great idea that when you're mantling as her, your camera snaps to a certain position, regardless of where it's oriented.
Oh. Yeah, I noticed a bit of that when I was trying to do the fight with her in the training mission. That fight where you have to swing back and forth across a chasm and fight robots.
Yep.
That was not great controls. Okay.
Wow, you are charging way past a bunch of the optional stuff.
Oh, whoops, sorry. So they're telling me I have better loot somewhere?
Yes, I just opened it. If you hit up on the D-pad, you'll see where I am as an icon.
Okay, let me just come to you.
Yeah,
constantly... This is what I hate, seriously. I despise about loot-based games is constantly having to go into a menu and compare power levels and like, oh, for this level I'm going to want a fire sword, and this level I'm going to... Oh, God, guys. Just give me a character, give me points to alter that character any way I want, and then let's take it from there. Yay! I did a charge. It was kind of dumb. Alright, so where are you? I pressed up. And you are...
Wow, the server is having a hard time keeping track of you hopping around. You were lagging back and forth across the treetops for a minute there.
I am not surprised. I'm doing a lot of hippity hopping for... Well, because, I really miss Hulk video games. I don't know if you remember Hulk, was it Ultimate Destruction or whatever it was called?
Yes, there's Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
Beautiful masterpiece of a video game.
And then the HD one that was actually a bit of a downgrade, ironically. Oh, yes,
Yep.
There's also this. Sometimes they throw extra optional encounters in.
Wow.
So, to explain real quick what they're trying to actually establish here, which they do not do a great job of, is there are certain missions known as war zones, which are their equivalent of, hey, we saw Warframe do this thing once, and we would like to do that too, but we're not going to make it auto-generate the levels. So as a result, it creates a hub area with a bunch of side objectives that you can pass up on or do, and you can also, just go hog wild and complete everything. Although, there is one oversight in that I've found, which is, if you are not playing as Kamala or Hulk, there is one type of door that you have to smash open that neither Iron Man nor Black Widow can open.
Oh, that's terrible. They can't do the hold down the triangle, smash a door open thing?
No, they apparently do not count. But the thing I found, if you'll follow me, is
of course.
Over here. Over the bridge and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
You are...
all the good stuff.
Oh, there you are. Okay. I'll just do my bouncy bounces over to you. Oh, yeah. I do like the game's villains. I do like that the game's villains are AIM. That's a good person to use as the villains. Like mad scientists who want to conquer the world. Lots of henchmen, lots of killer robots. Like, that's just a logical a group of people to use. All right, I'm up here.
Okay, comes the other side of the thing.
Okay.
Here. Hold square over a box.
Nice. Nanites, Uru resource, and fragments.
Stand still.
I will.
Oh my gosh, the game has found a new way to glitch for me on this version.
Really?
You don't have hair.
What? Get a screenshot. Get a screenshot now.
There's the black texture where the hair is supposed to be.
Yeah, get a bunch of screenshots of that, because that's not happening on my end.
I am.
Okay, I want proof of this. Actually, why don't you can you get the camera above me so you can see the whole look, get a good look at it?
Right, there's camera mode. Let me see if I can get...
Yeah, doing the cinematic mode. So not cinematic.
All right.
Screenshot mode, whatever they call it.
Wait, let me just hide these interface, because, yeah. Oh, and is that not majestic?
Seriously, wow. Come on, guys.
All right, got it. Like, I'm not entirely surprised. It's very clear that they want this to be on next-gen systems, and the only reason it's releasing on current-gen is because they're expecting there to be a rough, low rollout.
Oh, yeah. And they'll get all of the bugs taken care of, and then there'll be a PS5 version for launch. Or not for launch, but like for soon after launch.
Oh, no, I think they're actually aiming for PS5 launch.
Oh, wow. Well, if it's
this
this rough, I don't know if they're going to make it.
To be fair, no one precisely knows when that launch is going to be, but they've already offered a free upgrade from PS4 to PS5.
Okay.
So.
But by the way, have people not looked at a calendar? It's August. It's mid-August. If you want it to come out for Christmas, that's only 3.5 months away.
Yep.
And yet they haven't announced a release date or a price.
Nope.
For either system.
We now know that Xbox Series X is coming out in November.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they had released the Xbox Series X one. All right.
We don't know the price, but given previous Microsoft pricing schemes, I'm expecting $400.
American, 500 Canadian, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it would be weird if they charged more than that. I'm worried that the PlayStation is going to do something crazy like 500 American, 600 Canadian.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely see that. Where are you? Okay.
I'm right by the entrance.
Here is a puzzle.
I love
see
puzzles.
How there's these things on the floor that are box-shaped?
Should we put a box on them? Oh, no, we're just supposed to stand on them. Okay. And are there as many as there are?
Congratulations! You solved the puzzle!
And I assume that if you have 4 players, there's 4 things to stand on and so on and so forth?
No! There isn't, actually.
Okay, that's weird.
In fact, it's impossible to actually experience the game without 4 players, because they will just jam in AI bots who will follow you around like Lost Ducklings.
Oh, weird.
They're decent in combat. That is the only way that they are decent.
Oh.
Like,
I mean, again, I do like doing the bouncy jumps as Hulk. That just makes me happy.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, is like the animation has improved drastically from E3 when everyone was like, this doesn't look very good.
Yeah.
They took that clearly to heart, but
Okay, so I was doing the sorry, in terms of, then I'll say my thing, please. Finish.
Yep. Just go ahead.
Oh no, what I was gonna say, oh no! Sentry cannons! Anyway, so I'm playing the demo, right? I'm playing the demo, not the demo, the training mission where Taskmaster shows up. And everybody blames the Avengers for something that was in no way their fault, so good for that. AIM sent mercenaries to blow up the Golden Gate Bridge. How is that the Avengers' fault? Come on, guys. Oh, no! Oh, you already knocked back the guy I was trying to air punch. But anyway, so I'm playing that mode, right? And it's like, how are you getting the Arkham combat so wrong? Like, they're trying to do the Arkham combat, right? But they don't understand that what makes the Arkham combat work is you pull the camera back and you don't ask the player to control the camera while they're trying to do a fight scene.
Oh, yeah. And that's part of the reason that it works better on PC, because on PC, it's actually really easy to manipulate the camera in an Arkham game. It's super intuitive, and that's why I prefer Arkham games on PC. But yeah, on this one, plus always having to alternate between standard melee combat to ranged combat, you're regularly having to just stop in place, make sure you're lined up properly, which you know is going to be like 10 times more difficult on pretty much any console. It's really confusing as to why this is being sold as like this big PS4 game, even though it's releasing on all systems. And I have not even heard about anyone playing it on Xbox One. Like, I know someone has to be playing it in the closed beta there, but...
Oh, they're doing the beta on Xbox One as well? I heard no news that they were doing it on anything but PC and PS4.
Yeah, seriously, that is it to a T. It's like there's basically no reason.
They're not marketing this thing at all on Xbox. Wow. I was actually going to ask about that. That's crazy. But yeah, like, and the other thing they don't get about the Arkham combat is the thing that makes Arkham combat so playable is Batman automatically charges towards the next enemy without you having to worry about it. And if you don't have that, your combat's going to be sluggish. Also, and this, I don't know if this happened to you on PC. Tell me if it did. It kept turning off my lock on enemies. Like, I would lock onto an enemy, and then it just turns it off all the time.
I just stopped using lock on. It legitimately is basically unusable.
Okay, so that's not just me. It's turning it off all the time for you, too.
Oh, it's such a tedious thing to constantly be turning it back on. Yeah, you just turn it off. You just forget that it's there.
How do you heal in this game?
You do takedown moves, or you break the green orby cylinder things. They have health moves.
Okay. I have not seen a nice. I have not seen a takedown move as the Hulk, other than when I was fighting Blonsky.
Yeah, Blonsky talks a lot for being Abomination, doesn't he?
He really does. He just can't shut up. $8.99. God, I love that Embiggen has made it out of The Simpsons and into people's common parlance.
Oh, yeah.
People just say Embiggen all the time now, and it's a thing in this video game.
Oh, well,
like,
it's
way
not
to go, guys.
How well do you know Miss Marvel?
Just a little. I've read, like, 2 comics that she's in.
Okay.
But that's her vibe, absolutely. Oh, yeah, it's even got a health thing on it. There you go.
Alright, and if you come up here to the stairs, there's a thing.
I gotta release a thing. Where am I going?
Just up here.
Oh, okay. Climb the tower is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's a thing hidden up top.
Nice.
They hide a lot of chests on the helicarrier. They also
I'm just very glad that they made the new Miss Marvel a stretchy character, because they're like, we don't have access to Reed Richards, and we want to do maybe a stretchy character in a movie, so we'll just create a new one.
Oh, that's actually not the main motivation for her.
The main
motivation was legitimately to create the first Muslim superhero.
No, but I'm saying that's why they gave her that power. Yes, she's going to be... Yeah. No, the new Miss Marvel was always going to be the first major Muslim superhero, but I'm saying the reason they made her a stretchy character was because of their film rights issues with, they were worried they were never going to get the Fantastic Four back, and they, wanted to try that, so they created a new stretch character. But no, obviously, she was created to be the first Muslim superhero, which, thank heavens for that.
Yeah.
Because she's very entertaining the times I've seen her. And she's
the flexing thing is, she actually does have more powers in the comics, but they don't use them at all here. Like, her first thing that she does when she has the powers in the comics is that she actually turns into classic, one-piece swimsuit Miss Marvel. That's like her instinctive response, because she just loves that character, and she's like, wow, this really rides up.
Oh, no.
But every time she takes a near fatal wound when transformed as someone else, she can't return to that form again.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's something that I kind of feel like they could have used here, but I'm guessing they would have taken it.
I could see that being a little hard to do in a game like this, though. Being able to transform into the other characters. Okay, wait. How do I sprint?
Left stick.
Oh, click the left stick? Okay.
Yep. Alright, if you head back up towards the tower, where we need to go next is, or are you still getting your thing?
I'm trying to get this thing. Hold on.
Okay.
I just can't make this jump for some reason. It's very weird.
Yeah, the jump, the detection there, it's a thing from Arkham, and it's really finicky at times.
There we go.
Eyeball a perfect shot, and then suddenly it's like, I see that there, but I'm just not going to give you the X jump. Right there, that just happened to me right there. I was literally within an inch of the ledge. It's like, you know what? Oh. Yeah, I just want to see you making that jump.
Why am I not automatically grabbing onto these railings? I actually shoved Hulk up against the railing, and he still didn't grab onto it. Dude. Why are you doing this to me? Alright, so. Do your sprinty run. Perfect. Yeah, the Spider-Man scandal, though, is really disgusting. Locking away Spider-Man just for Sony. Not cool, guys.
Yeah, although, as I was telling another friend who was asking about it, it's honestly, between Kamala and, as you'll later see with Black Widow, Peter Parker's gonna be pretty darn redundant. Black Widow's jump animation, I'm telling you, if that's not the exact same animation they give Peter Parker, I will be shocked.
Okay.
So I fully expect he's just going to be an asset flip.
Okay, where are we on?
Oh, we're going north. Into the pines, into the pines, into the woods.
There's no compass on the screen, right?
Okay. Hit up on the D-pad. You see where I am? That's true north.
The weird part is, I keep hitting up on the D-pad and I don't see where you are.
It should be showing an icon that shows the Miss Marvel lightning.
It definitely doesn't. What is going on here?
I don't know. Okay, stop where you are. Stay where you are.
I'm not moving. I am not moving. There's no icon for you.
To be fair, I don't think Hulk ever fully stops moving.
Oh, you're
you
blue.
See me?
Yeah, actually, you're blue. You're glowing blue when I press up. But yeah, it didn't show me an icon saying, oh, she's in that direction. Alright, here I come. Following you.
You have to go and press a button.
So is Captain America not unlockable in the beta?
Oh, neither Captain America or Thor.
Oh. I guess they'll show up later in the plot.
Yeah, although perplexingly, one of the missions for when after Thor is supposed to be unlocked is in the game's beta. So you can hear Thor's dialogue even though he's not there.
I wonder how many missions there are. Because the whole idea is they're supposed to be very replayable.
There's several missions. There are some that I would definitely call replayable, but in more the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer co-op sort of way, rather than, wow, that was an awesome story, I absolutely need to experience that again.
Oh, okay. So just go back and farm some AIM robots kind of situation.
That is seriously what the Manhattan level is. You just basically go around, okay, it's time to beat up a bunch of AIM. We good? We good. Okay, we're done here.
So, I wonder, so did they get any use, no famous voice actors, right? It's all just voice talent?
Yeah, there's no, screen actors carrying over. It's all, it's a bunch of actors you'll recognize from Critical Role, but,
Right. Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you got Laura Bailey, you got Travis Willingham. Although
Nice.
they seem to have like basically miscast everyone except for Laura Bailey. Like I don't get Nolan North as Iron Man. I honestly could see him having a lot of fun as Bruce Banner. They have
Yeah,
Troy
that seems
Baker.
like that would have... I was about to say, oh, is Nolan North doing Bruce Banner when you said he was in it? I've been playing with the audio off, because I often play games with the audio off.
Mhm.
And when you said Nolan North, I'm like, oh, he must be playing Bruce Banner, because of the kind of guy he is. But no, he's Iron Man?
Yeah. Also, they have Troy Baker. He's Bruce Banner. Troy Baker is Bruce Banner and not Thor. Travis Willingham is Thor. He is not Iron Man, even though all three of these are obvious.
Wow. It's so weird to go with Black Nick Fury, but to not get Samuel L. Jackson's likeness.
Yeah, it just seems weird. Like, if you're gonna go Samuel L. Jackson, go full Samuel L. Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if Nick Fury's black, we're going to be wondering where Samuel L. Jackson is. You know? The movie Triple X redefined him as a character.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Aww.
he plumbed it in Iron Man 2. You can't tell me that he isn't willing to do a video game.
Of course he is. There's no way he's not. And it's not like Nick Fury is going to be a major character in the game, who you're going to see all the time and is going to do missions, so they don't have to record 15 hours of barks and yelps. He's just going to be there to tell you about missions and whatnot.
In fact, you just remind me of something else. So, Jennifer Hale is in this game.
Oh, who's she playing?
Here's the thing. She's not Captain Marvel, like how she has been in dozens of games, including Disney Infinity. Yeah, no, she's Maria Hill.
Oh, damn.
You got Commander Shepard to be your quest giver.
That's a really weird choice.
Yeah. Wow. Also, I don't know why the logo changes to a swan all of a sudden for S.H.I.E.L.D. That's not clarified.
Uh-oh, he's got lightsabers.
Lightsabers for hands would suck.
Yeah, that's not really going to accomplish much.
That's like the guys who have bombs for hands in Serious Sam.
Yes. Although they are suiciders, so that actually makes perfect sense there. They exist only to commit suicide by ramming in. I have no idea how to pick up enemies. I'm supposed to be able to pick up and throw enemies?
You hold down the light attack, and eventually it will figure it out.
Okay. Nope, no, I got killed instead.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Anytime you're ready.
So that does make me remark upon something else that really surprised me with this one. Okay, so understand, there was a glitch, and for some reason a mission ended up being way higher in difficulty than any of us set it to, okay?
Right.
It's one of the few instances where the matchmaking actually paired me up with other players.
Nice.
It was better on a serious hard difficulty than it was on easy.
What do you mean better?
I mean that all of the friggin' RPG elements finally actually amount to something. That's the weirdest thing. Like, at that level, suddenly all the meta stuff actually has impact. It feels rewarding, and teamwork is crucial, and you need to be coordinated. All of these things I would expect from the get-go, and they're only really necessary on that high difficulty. When you're if your character is several levels below what they're supposed to be or something like that, then it starts to work. Up until that point...
Interesting. Yeah, because I haven't noticed that at all. Yeah. Okay, I finally managed to pick somebody up. It was weirdly difficult, but I did it, and now I'm hitting other people with him. Wow, the Hulk's killing a lot of dudes today.
Well, they're robots, so it's okay.
Some of them are
robots. Are gonna come
I actually picked up and smashed one of the guys who was just a dude with an energy rifle.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
he was evil science!
I don't know. He's the Hulk. The Hulk kills people all the time. Like, that's not strange. Okay, now I'm smashing a robot on the ground. That's pretty good animation, I'm not gonna lie. Oof. Yeah, animation-wise, I was very happy with how that turned out.
Oh yeah, the animation work is very good, and it just I see moments in this game. I've seen glimmers across because I have played basically every mission. I see moments where it's like, okay, this has potential to at some point pull a Battleborn/Star Wars Battlefront 2, where it will actually be like something that someone could really get into. It's just that, unfortunately, you basically know it's going to take a while before it gets there.
Yeah, this is going to be like, okay, I'll rate you a 4 out of 5 mission, I guess. I do not want to leave the mission. So they want me to do an only single player mission now? That's weird.
I can try and see if I can just start us off on
Well, I think you should be able to invite me into a mission now that I've unlocked...
No, it's actually letting me look at select missions right now, so I might...
Oh, yeah, so grab a mission. Just, let's do the Manhattan mission you were telling me about.
Hold on, then, hold down on the thing to veto.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would like to... I have time for one more mission, and I would like it to be, Manhattan for obvious reasons.
Okay. By the way, fun fact, the globe in Avengers...
Yeah?
Is missing a really good detail. There's no
New
North Pole.
Oh. Well, I mean, here's the thing. There is no land up there. Like, the North Pole is just ice, so maybe this is set in a dystopian future where the ice sheets are completely gone. That could be it, right?
I think you're giving them a lot of credit.
Okay. I probably am, especially if it's supposed to be satellite imagery. In that case, yeah, you could be right. How am I higher level than you, but you have twice my power?
Because gear defines power, but level does not define what abilities you have access to.
Oh, okay, right, because it's exactly like Destiny. Dear developers, there's a reason I don't play Destiny. It's because of having to deal with crap like this. I just want to play a game where I punch people as the Hulk. I don't want to have to deal with, Unibeam people as Iron Man. I don't want to have to deal with all of this metagame garbage. When this is free a year and a half from now on PlayStation Plus, I'll set it to easy and burn my way through the plot. But that is what you're giving me now.
Yeah, it really does feel like it's going to be destined to something like that. It's just a shame, because, again, I want to emphasize here, as much as you can tell all of the money and all of the cynicism has been thrown at this, there is still an earnest heart at the center of it that you just wish that part could escape and break through and be allowed to just exist as a piece of art, instead of being forced to try to get all of the money for all of the things and appeal to all of the people in every single way possible.
Well, what bothered me was, so I'm playing that training mission, the 2 training missions, right? And I'm like, why isn't this the game? Like, where you're, like, doing a complicated mission, and you're constantly switching to each new character as it becomes the time where they're ready to shine and best equipped for the situation. Like, this is great. Give me 10 more missions like this, and I'll pay you well, no, not 10, but give me 15 more missions like this, and I will pay you $60 for this game. But after that training mission, there are apparently no more missions like that, and it's all these, as you say, these, wide linear levels with mini open world stuff where you just go and complete objectives and look for secrets. Like, as someone who just played all of the adapted Marvel movies games, you see that they used to know how to do this.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure there's some bean hunter who can be out there and be like, well, we'll make this much more money if we only make one game and have all the characters in it. But like, I would much prefer a Miss Marvel game and a Hulk game,
and a Captain America game. Or, again, you could just do what they did in the first mission and just have a bunch of cinematic missions where you do little pieces as all the characters. That could be cool in its own way.
In general, I like that. Seriously, is the one feature I don't get is, like, why in single player can't I transfer over between characters?
Yeah, that's weird. It kind of, steps on the whole experience of being an Avenger and assembling a team. Why can't I just, okay, now I'm playing as Black Widow. Now I'm playing as Iron Man. Oh, I've got to fight a flying guy? I'm just going to zip into being Iron Man. Oh, I've got to sneak through a thing? It'd be better to sneak through a thing? Boom, now I'm Black Widow. That would work great. But no, we get nothing. Oh, you wanna just fly up to the next area? Boom! Now you're Hulk, because you can just jump from building to building like a... Whoa! That's a lot of enemies. Like, so...
Wow, oh my gosh. I don't know if it's happening for you on your end. I don't know if you're playing this on your Pro or your Standard, but,
What are you getting?
the frame rate is dropping like crazy on my end. I'm actually starting to see it hit 15.
Okay, not for me. Mine's hanging in there around 30.
It got back to it once I stood still.
Weird.
Wow. Yeah, that's and it's not even like, my PS4's giving me performance issues or anything. Days Gone ran fine, so this is...
Yeah, Days Gone even runs fine on my what do you call it? On my non-PS4 Pro and my PS4 Slim. But that thing is optimized to all hell.
Well, it wasn't at launch, but yeah, now it thankfully is.
Oh. So
Yeah,
waiting a year to load
it
that thing up was actually the right choice?
Yeah, apparently it was actually a good time. After I talked about it, people were like, yeah, I wanted to play that. Then I saw how it was going. It's like, okay, well, now it's not that.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, this guy has too many shields. There we go. What the hell? I'm invisible.
Oh, that's Black Widow's supportability.
Oh, that's her. Yeah, right. Okay, I forgot. I didn't realize she could turn other people invisible, too.
Oh, yeah, supportabilities typically help everyone. So, like, if I activated my healing ability, it should heal you.
Sadly, we can't all get him biggin'.
Nope, we cannot.
That would have been great, though.
Also, I have a really pointed thing to say about modern brawlers, and feel free to call me crazy if I sound crazy here, but wouldn't it make more sense to have, if this game has so many different control schemes and so many different things going on, to have the primary attack buttons be the triggers and the bumpers instead of the face buttons, so you can actually hit more than one at a time?
Yeah. I can hit more than one at a time, but you're right, it's more awkward than it should be.
Like, that's the one thing that I liked about Jedi Fallen Order, was that I could easily rebind it and go, okay, but what if I want to just be able to use these triggers that otherwise are just sitting there, and like, hey, this actually works pretty well. Why don't we do this?
Okay, can enemies heal themselves? Because I'm punching this guy over and over again.
Oh, no.
And he's not taking any damage?
They just take a walloping if they're an elite unit.
It was weird. He wasn't taking any damage, and in fact, he got health back. I'm like, is this a glitch, or
that
what?
Has never happened for me. So that's a new one.
So that's probably a glitch with me syncing with your server, because we're playing in your game. I keep getting knocked down, and the game doesn't seem to understand that I'm the Hulk.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult for them to balance it all, and like there's certain characters where I feel like they actually got it pretty close to what they wanted. Like I think I was saying before we started playing, Black Widow really does capture this great feeling of, wow, yeah, you are the one human amongst just an army of superpowered beings. But
yeah,
it also leads to a part where Iron Man feels like he's constantly easy mode, and Hulk is just in this weird in-between state where they didn't seem to know what to do with him.
Yeah, because he gets damaged just as easily as everybody else, and I'm like, that doesn't really make sense. He's the Hulk.
Like, I understand if he moved slower, or if he didn't have his mobility options.
No, I didn't get to do the finishing move on that guy. Yeah, but they want to have all of the characters be 100% balanced, and I'm like, that seems like a weird choice. Again, do an Avengers game where one mission you're playing as Hulk, one mission you're playing as so-and-so, one mission you're playing as Spider-Man, and every one of them plays differently. Right? Every one of them would play differently, and then certain missions, you'd warp from character to character, taking on the part of the mission that character needed to do. Like,
realistically...
Isn't that complicated an idea?
They could even do the immersive sim type that they're going for here with the large-scale environments, but still make it be... before you go in the building...
Oh, sorry.
There's some other stuff out here.
Oh, okay. I'll come out here and get it. But you were saying the immersive sim stuff they do.
Yeah, like the emphasis on making these huge environments that you can interact with, and you're technically doing all of these different activities and stuff like that.
Right.
There's no reason they couldn't have made, just specific levels for specific characters.
Well, not only that, like, have a thing that you do in 100 different games where there's a big open world, And in the same way that in a Metroidvania or a 3D Metroidvania, different skills allow you to do different things, just have different characters allow you to do different things. Like, these are all problems that have been solved in the past by other games.
What's
This isn't
particularly
new or
weird is
complicated
one of the
stuff.
best examples I can think of, now you mention it, is actually Lego Marvel superheroes.
There you go, yeah, because you have to constantly switch to different characters to unlock different areas. That's a perfect example of it.
Okay,
Boom.
there's a chest up there in that balcony.
Okay. Unfortunately, Hulk can't climb walls the way he should be. Oh, no, wait, I can. I was worried I couldn't climb walls, but I can.
Alright, and there's only 2 more remaining that I see. They're both within 200 meters of us, so that shouldn't be fun.
Oh, I can't get onto the roof of buildings. Oh, that sucks. It was always a nice thing in that Hulk game where you would just, like, bound from rooftop to rooftop.
Oh, I feel
I love that.
Oh, I didn't know
Alright,
that.
so.
Thrift shop. Stock daily.
Ooh, fancy. Alright, so my smash, sprinting to quickly leap forward into the air and come down hard, creating a blah 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 blah. Sure, let's unlock that. How do I unlock things?
You just hold down the X button. You have to hold down for every menu in
Okay.
reason.
Okay, Meteor. Tell me more. Ooh. Battering ram. While sprinting, press X to shoulder charge. Okay. Try that. And now gear. Comparing gear. Compare difficultly currently equipped and highlighted gear items by holding R2. Thanks, guys. I've never played a game before.
By the way,
Well
I want to also
observed.
point out, suggesting alternatives they could have done. Also, DC has actually solved this problem. With DC Universe Online, they actually came up with a perfect plot conceit for why there would be custom-made characters all running around everywhere. Like, they actually
Really?
went to the lengths of making a somewhat feasible for DC plot to make all of that work, and I don't see why we couldn't just have custom Marvel characters. Like,
Yeah. Oh, that would have been nice. But that might be more work than they're willing to put in. All right, let's go do this mission. Let's go attack AIM and beat up whatever boss they have to offer.
we're going to take aim.
Oh God, why did I set you up for that? I can't even claim I didn't know that was coming. That was obviously coming. All right, so I can sprint and do a shoulder charge when I sprint to stun people. Elevator, please.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Come outside real quick.
Wait. Oh, no. Okay, I can leave the elevator. Okay, good. What am I looking for outside?
I seem to be clinging to an invisible handlebar.
Nice. Yeah, this time I am seeing the glitch. Huh. Can you climb on top of it?
Nope. Okay, I can drop. I was like, am I going to just be stuck here?
Because you know, that kind of stuff has happened before. I was playing Hell Raid yesterday, and I was holding a throwable barrel, and I almost fell off the edge of a ledge, and it kind of locked me half in midair, unable to throw the barrel, or drop the barrel, or move. I was stuck there for like a minute until I weaseled my way out of it. Boom! You are in a secure facility. Lethal force is authorized. Uh-oh. This could be problematic.
Have your ID ready. You are subject to random searches. Security first.
Oh, AIM. You guys are so much fun.
Oh, and by the way, that guy who's bald up in the picture there, yeah, that's Modok.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he gets bigger eventually. We don't know how, but goodness me, they want him to be very dramatic. Like, seriously, we're going to experience dramatic, attempting to outdo MCU Thanos, Modok.
Oh, I mean, he is a mechanized organism designed only for killing, so he's a pretty awesome villain, theoretically. What the hell is a Purge Keeper? Weird name, dude. So they're trying to Thanos up MODOK. I mean, again, he does love mass murder, so I get it.
No, I don't mean that in terms of him just trying to kill everybody. No, I mean in terms of they're trying to make him be a serious, earnest character that you care about.
Oh, no, really?
Yes!
Oh, but he's the silliest guy in the world. It's MODOK.
Yeah,
he's a brain in a chair.
Yeah, but they want you to care. From what I understand, he's the scientist at the beginning of the game that you see talking to Cap.
What? That's MODOK?
Yep.
Oh, no. Okay,
now,
right.
like,
Weird choice,
having
guys.
him like as an opening villain, I can understand that. I can follow the logic there, but
to make him the big bad for the whole
villain?
game? No. Guys?
If your character has been made fun of in bloody Next Wave, you should know well enough.
You can't build a whole game around him.
Like, I could follow the Controller or the Masters of Evil. There's so many Marvel villains that would work.
Honestly, for this day and age, Hate Monger.
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring back Hate Monger. Let's have, let's have the brain of Adolf Hitler in a new body, like, taking over America and you have to kill him. That'd be great.
Especially with Kamala in amidst everything else.
Well, as the de facto lead of the game, yeah, that would be a great choice. But the idea they're like, no, we really need to take MODOK seriously. Weird call, guys. All right, so
and the thing is, we get to see him briefly as MODOK in one of the trailers, and he's going on about how he'll wipe superpowers out of existence even if he has to kill himself to do it.
Okay.
This is the MODOK that we've got.
Okay, so he just hates people with superpowers.
I guess he's emo-Doc.
Don't get me wrong, like, I do understand how you'd be nervous about people with superpowers. Oh no! this is the control pad, I see.
Yep. Yeah,
right.
Almost all the objective types seem to be oddly lifted from competitive multiplayer games.
Yeah, it's weird that when we were doing the last missions, I didn't even comment on, but it's like, are we really doing a control mode thing? And there's no, like, in-game justification for what the control mode is?
Oh, there is a justification, and it's always, Jarvis needs to do a thing.
Jarvis needs to hack the server, and Jarvis accesses the servers through your wristband, so the wristband has to stay next to the server, I guess?
Basically. Also, there's the argument that when an enemy gets on it, they're counter-hacking, which,
of
it's
course.
not like someone could just hack remotely.
Oh my god. You know what? Sure. What the hell? Oh, it's so silly. But yeah, MODOK of all things. Masters of Evil would have been great, though.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh,
I love me some Baron Zemo.
Oh, and the thing is, after Civil War, and the fact they got Falcon and the Winter Soldier coming out, it's like, this would be a good time to be promoting him. I don't think anyone's planning on doing a MODOK movie.
No, MODOK is... Then again, I said that about Emile Zola. And Emile Zola did show up, so there you go.
Yes, but to be fair, he only really got to be Zola as we know him in the tie-in game.
Yeah, oh, it was so nice actually seeing him walking around in the metal suit with the television on the chest in the tie-in game. That was so good.
I miss Super Soldier.
Yeah, Super Soldier was amazing. We did it!
We successfully held 3 zones for long enough.
Well, I think 2 of them, but that's all that matters, because if you get 2 and they only have 1, you win.
Oh dear.
Oh no, I gotta revive somebody!
Black Widow needs Tang.
Tang?
Oh, well, I always... There was this one episode of Unskippable where they show, in Rage, they're infusing the blood with something else, and they're like, we're infusing your blood with Tang. So I've always been
okay.
Whenever I see someone being revived in the game, okay, they're being filled with Tang.
Quick.
It's all good.
Tang infusion. Okay, I get it now. That was just a reference I was not familiar with.
Oh, I know. It's one of my many weird things to say.
It's a deep cut. Like my, one that is driving my fans crazy at the moment, which is, the quote, "Hey, buddy, put her there." And then the person who got that said to them immediately gets killed. Hey, buddy, put her there, followed by murder. No one, like, it is the most obscure reference in the world, apparently. And really appropriate for video games.
Yeah.
Sorry, security camera. That's also a, I like being able to pick up a giant piece of the floor. And I like that the pieces of the floor look different depending on where you pick them up.
Oh yeah, that's
not every game would do that.
That sort of stuff is done well. That's what I mean when I say it's like it feels like someone genuinely did care about what they were working on here. It's just it's not really coming together the way I think.
It was forced by corporate interest to be a much worse game than it could have been.
It's like Crystal Dynamics. They're known for doing character action games. You can't say that they aren't prepared for this.
Character action, Jesus. Sorry, I'll stop. I have such contempt for that phrase.
Oh, I know. And I get it. And I would definitely argue, yes, this is a game that demonstrates what spectacle fighter means.
Yeah. I personally like stylish action, but spectacle fighter works too.
By the way, you might not have noticed it, but suddenly there's randomly SHIELD agents with us. How did they get here? What are they doing? Great question.
Oh no. Well, apparently backup has arrived. Yeah, I don't know how to break enemy shields. I keep doing my heavy attacks and nothing happens to it.
You have to hold down and do the extra heavy attack, which they almost always interrupt, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that. I tried doing it once. Yeah, it seems like you have to hold down the heavy attack way too long to get the super heavy going.
Yep. There are other moves that get you around that, but you have to unlock them and earn them, and they're character specific. Like Black Widow can do this underhanded kick that can really, get them out from under them, but it's not until you've invested some experience into that particular skill tree that you can suddenly do what one would think would be a fairly intuitive action that she already knows to do.
Well, no, and just from a game design standpoint, an action that's super necessary when fighting these guys.
Pretty much everything you unlock is a super unnecessary thing. Like, that's the part about the leveling up thing that annoys me, is that it's not even like you're teaching players how to do these things. It's like, no, these are basic things that you have to unlock every single time.
Oh,
I would understand if it were a Disney Infinity situation. If it was a kid's game, that'd be fine. But, it's not the same thing when, this is a game that everyone is going to be playing.
Yeah, no, this is clearly not just for kids. This is a game for everybody. But anyway, like I said, I hate the stuff about having to constantly find new tech and then having to sell off the old tech that doesn't work anymore, and then using that to craft an upgrade and blah 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 blah. Oh wow, we did terribly at defeating the enemy squads.
I don't understand how the rating system works. I had a mission that went horribly. People died and everything, and we got a perfect rating. So I would not take that as a mark against you. Okay. I would just take that as, okay.
Avengers, we did great at hacking the server. We did perfect everything else, but what was defeat the enemy squad? That was like when we were fighting out front of the building and the robot showed up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, weird. Anyway, so yes, we're going to wrap this up here. I believe you're going to be writing about this game for The Escapist.
That's the dream. We'll see.
We'll see if it actually comes through.
Yeah, well, I need to run the pitches by my editors. I have a few things I want to talk about because, like I said, I don't overtly hate this game or anything. It's just that there's a bunch of really obvious problems that worry me considerably because it could be so much better if it just was allowed to be.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to read your article. Are you going to be doing any videos about it as well over at the UnabridgedGamer YouTube channel?
Maybe. Okay. We're definitely going to be on YouTube. I definitely want to dig into the differences between the PS4 and the PC version because
that's a great idea, especially now that you have so many wonderful bits of glitch footage.
Yeah, it's just, oh, goodness me. I don't know what happened here. I don't want to be clear. The PC version has some glitches too, and yes, it is a beta, but this is releasing so soon that it's kind of alarming some of the things I encountered. Like, this is stuff that I would think they would have been testing for and watching for a lot earlier.
Last year, yeah. And is this, wow, his hair does really look bad. I'm not even having the glitch. It's just a bad effect on his hair. Her hair looks way better
yeah,
than
I
his
see the
does.
lighting. That has only happened on the console. That has never happened. It looks like he's gone Ronald Weasley.
Yeah, it's really, really roof. Wow. But yeah, so everybody, check out the Unabridged Gamers channel and look on The Escapist for his coverage of it. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. If you want to see more from me, there's buttons coming up to help you with that. We're going to see you back here for more new and upcoming games. Really anything we can co-op. But until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir.